Welcome back, everyone. We're here at the Tent Talks at Celebrate Nashville in Centennial Park. It's turning out to be a beautiful, pleasant day. Everyone should come on down. I'm Lee Booley with the Nashville Public Library. We are hosting these Tent Talks, NECAT, and as a part of the Nashville Public Library. So thanks for joining us. I am here with these two gentlemen. Can you please introduce yourselves? Tell me who you are.
I'm a local music here in Nashville. My name is Arkan Dusky.
And I'm Sidki Arezi.
Great. And so you are with the Kurdish Community Center, is that correct?
We are the performers of Kurdish community. We do events. Any events they have, they call us for music perspectives.
Great. So you perform music. Is it dance and music?
It's music, it's dance music, it's any kind of music you name it that's within Kurdish heritage.
He does the vocal and guitar, and I do the keyboard.
Okay, so you're a duo.
Yeah.
Are you performing here at Celebrate Nashville?
We just got done performing.
Just got them.
Okay, how was that? Did you have fun?
Yes.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I think this was one of the best years I think we've had so far. Yeah.
Oh, I can see that. You had a lot of fun.
I think it was more advertisement.
Great. Well, tell me a bit about how you got involved with Kurdish music performing.
We started it back in 1998, something like that, if I can remember right. We just basically got together. We were friends outside of music, and then we just decided to do music, and we got together and just kind of practice every night, and little by little, and here we are.
There was another downside to the music, Kurdish music here in Nashville, because we were a good big community without any major or famous singers or musicians here. So we were like, why not start something and be that people that will go and serve for music parts of Kurdish community.
So very cool. So neither of you grew up playing music, is that right? Like during your childhood or your youth?
My family, music has always been around my family. I got involved when I was a kid, but playing live on the stage, 1998 was my very first performance.
And I grew up from a family that my grandpa was he was a folklore singer for weddings and stuff. It wasn't with music, but it was like solo stuff, more like a cappella. Mm-hmm. They would sing, and then the other people would repeat what he's singing, and they would do their weddings like that. And then my sister is an amazing, same way singer, and I grew up around them. Got me into it.
Well, I love that. And so you decided to bring the unique sounds of Kurdish music to Nashville.
Exactly.
So what's your experience with Nashville been like?
I mean, when we left the Turkey camp, we got here in 1993. So we got picked. It wasn't a choice, so we got picked to come here.
Oh, wow.
And then we've been here since then.
Well, that's interesting to me. So it wasn't, you were in a Turkish camp. I guess I don't really know what that means. Can you tell me more about that?
It meant we got evacuated from Iraq. We were from northern Iraq. And then when there was a revolutionary war between Kurdish people and the government, and then they wanted their independence, and revolutionary war going on for years and years and years. And finally, the government decided to either kill us all or become their slaves in other way. And us fighting the government, we didn't have enough artilleries. We didn't have enough power to fight them. So we evacuated. We ran away. We ran away to Turkey as IDPs. So we settled in Turkey in camps, in refugee camps for 4 years. And then from there, we applied to go to other countries where there is a little more freedom. And we got picked in America. And then we came to Nashville. There was a good community of Kurdish people here. And we decided, this is good. This could feel like home in one day. And it did. And it does feel like home.
I'm so glad it feels like home. I think that's just like really interesting. And thank you for sharing that about your story. I'm sure it's hard to talk about because of...
It's long. We're just putting it into like rough draft thing. Right. And otherwise, you could talk about it years and years.
Yeah. And so you came to Nashville, and then you realized after a few years, like the sounds and the music that you grew up around, even though there is a large Kurdish population in Nashville, I believe it's the largest Kurdish population in the United States,
It is.
right? So you brought that music. I think that's great. So if somebody wants to hear you and they missed the show today, how can they hear more about your music?
Well, we don't have anything set up as an advertisement channel or YouTube channel, or, but other people just video it and then they do snaps, and that's basically how it gets around.
Are you open to performing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we are always.
Always. And so it could be at parties or restaurants.
Parties, weddings, restaurants, events, birthday parties, whatever they hire us for.
All right.
Yeah, we got
that's
another
great.
performance tomorrow. And then we just have to get more information about it once we leave here.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
Another
yeah.
performance already. Well,
Yeah.
I like your attire as well. Is this traditional Kurdish?
It is traditional.
Great. It's very nice. So with the Nashville Public Library, we have recently added got a lot of activity going on. We got a helicopter flying overhead, but we recently added a Kurdish collection to the Edmondson Pike branch, and we're working on this year translating the website to Spanish and Arabic, and then hopefully next year Kurdish. So definitely trying to make sure that we make that gesture of like welcome
That's
to
awesome.
the community.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
So what's your favorite thing about Celebrate Nashville, this festival?
I would say they get together. Like right now, with all these people from all different ethnics, it feels like home. Because in our culture back home, it's like this. Like every day, you go to a bazaar, you go shopping, you see a lot of people. It's not like here you only go to the mall or you only go to the special store. Whenever you get out of the house, there are people everywhere. It's more walking than driving. So being with a place like this with a lot of people, it feels like back home. It brings memories.
It's great. So to our viewers at home, you need to come down here to experience that feeling of being around people. It's nice. You get to people watch. There's all kinds of interesting people and have little interactions that are a lot of fun, right? I think we need that in our communities.
Sure do.
Just like those little interactions. They don't have to be like deeply involved, but that make us feel connected to one another.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well, is there anything else that you wanted to talk about today about like maybe tell me, what does Kurdish music mean to you? Like what sets it apart from other music?
It's different because what we use is the quarter tone that we use, but it's kind of different from what other countries play. And it's, I get a lot of musicians every year. Anytime we come over here and perform, we always get other musicians come up to us and asking us all kind of questions. What kind of scale is that? What kind of tone is that? So we get this all the time.
It is different. It's basically particular to Middle East, and like you said, we use different tones, different scales, and the way we do music is a little different than Western music. Western music is like music, and then a vocalist will come in, and then all together. Here, what we do is we've got rhythms. The music will play, and then the singer does his part, and then stops, and then the music goes, and then the singer, and then the music, and then the singer. Even putting it together is a little different.
That sounds interesting. So maybe like how you compose a song. Like, do you consider it a song, or are you just doing a musical event like where you're playing nonstop for like an
Well,
hour?
the thing is, you've got different rhythms, and then you got so many songs that fall into that rhythm, and you can sing all those songs on the same beat. You could do solos, singles, or you could do so many on the same beat. So it's a little different.
I think you all need to get songs out there. I wanted to say like an album or a CD, but a playlist online that people can download, because it sounds
Well,
like
there
you're
are a
offering.
lot. There are a lot on YouTube.
Okay.
On our social medias, but a lot of them is on YouTube.
Okay, so tell everybody that's at home watching that's really excited about this, how can they find your social media?
If they go to our my YouTube page, I've got a lot of videos of me and Sitke here performing and with other singers. So it's Arkan Dusky. That's the YouTube name.
Can you spell that, please?
ARKANDOSKY.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all so much for
Thank
being
you.
here today.
Thanks for having
Thank you.
us.
Thank you
it's
for having us.
wonderful.
Thanks a lot.
Everybody come on down to Centennial Park. There is lots of great activity for everyone.